When you lock an adult up for possession of cannabis, you're not helping that adult. You're tearing that adult's family apart, and you're tearing it apart for the rest of their lives. You have a plant that's never harmed anyone, that was made illegal through a bunch of backdoor deals and lies. 1937, Harry J. Anslinger testified before Congress. He took 2 puffs of a marijuana cigarette and turned into a bat. This is in congressional record. Everyone can look this information up. And it is lies like that prohibition is based on.
The only illegal cannabis plant under Title 21 of the U.S. Code is the industrial hemp plant, which is Cannabis sativa L. Under state law, all cannabis is illegal. Federally, only industrial hemp is even listed on that act. So for the last 80 years, we've been persecuted and prosecuted for medicine of a plant that's never been listed on the controlled substance list.
The first thing that tends to happen with our amendment is they go right for recreational, which is a very minor point in the amendment. As it's written, the amendment itself, industrial is our first point after definitions.
Right.
We at True Grass don't see it as a recreational.
And that's one of the biggest problems with the ACA is the media and everybody thinks it's a recreational legalization, and it's not. We are the only one to end the prohibition. There's 2 out there for medical, strictly medical. Let's run down the real job market in Arkansas. 70% of our money in Arkansas comes from the federal government, so we're not self-sufficient. This plant with our freeways, our railroads, and our rivers, we got farmers that can grow up to 3 crops a year. We got empty factories that can put literally thousands of people to work, not 200 in one plant. We're talking thousands in paper plants, plastic plants, concrete plants. Now you're talking Arkansas is number 1 in the nation for processing. No other state has actually grabbed that mantle and run with it. And we've got the states around us are going industrial. Colorado went industrial. But Arkansas is unique. We've got basically 3 growing seasons for this plant. We got 3 times the product we can process. Now, with the expungement in the medical, we have a valid, educated workforce that we can actually keep our Kansas in Arkansas, we can keep our farmers in Arkansas, we keep our veterans in Arkansas, and people that are associated with True Grass and on the street that have the background of the plant and the knowledge of plastics, we put them to work. They're working, they're now a commodity for the state of a benefit, not a burden. Arkansas becomes number 1, not number 50.
Right.
So you take the reduction in prison population, the billions of dollars in investment, and with the farmers and the factories, the big key that our legislators didn't want to listen to, is now we can import the raw product from other states because we've got the infrastructure for the factories. Our factories are empty. Our people are out of work. It's time to end the madness. The United States is the largest consumer of hemp, cannabis, industrial. China is the largest supplier. So every time you see something at Walmart, Whole Foods, Costco, parts store that says Cannabis sativa L or hemp on it, it has a 40% import tax. And we're talking paper, plastics, fuel, fiber, concrete, paint, plastic bottle. And it makes lumber, it makes what's called quickcrete, which is a building product. Farmers will be able to grow it just like they do corn or soybeans. It's a agricultural commodity. Matter of fact, if you look in the Department of Agriculture under hemp, it's a farm commodity. And it has the same definition, Cannabis sativa L, as a Class 1 drug under the Controlled Substance Act. Same plant, 2 different definitions. The amendment limits the THC content to less than 1%. The only thing you're going to get if you smoke 5 acres of it, you're going to die of smoke inhalation.
We have a filing date of July 8th. That's when we have to have all of our signatures sent in and filed with the Attorney General's office, Secretary of State's office, where they will count them and make sure we have what we need. So we're asking everyone that is carrying our petitions out there, collecting signatures, get them into the Arkansas True Grass by June 30th, because there's a long vetting process.
We need over 86,000 signatures. That's a minimum of just shy of 9,000 petition sheets. Well, every sheet must be counted. Every signature on every sheet must be counted. Well, all of those sheets must be counted by county, and then every petition sheet must have the numbers counted because there's 10 signatures on the line. Some may have 1, some may have 2. All of those have got to be cataloged by county, totals validated, and then all that stuff gets filed with an affidavit before True Grass and Don Lane can actually take it down and file it. So what I'm proposing on my end with Cannabis News and Information Radio and also with the ACA Facebook page is if you've got petition sheets filled out, get them notarized, follow the instructions, and get them sent in. Because the sooner you get them sent in, the more numbers we know and the more count we have. Plus, on top of that, 50% of the signatures have got to come from 15 counties.
Right,
we don't know what counties to concentrate on if we don't have them in the office.
If you go to our webpage, Arkansas ARtruegrass.org, you can find a button on there that takes you to the link to download the petition.
Okay.
Print it out yourself. We're asking everybody, download the petition, print out 2. You get your signature on the first line, have 9 people sign it, then give away that other petition and have somebody do the same. Print another one, have 9 people sign it, and keep passing it out.
Make sure you follow the instructions because the petitions must be on legal size paper. If they're on anything else, it ain't going to work.
I have one response when someone tells me, well, if you make it legal, kids will get it. Ma'am, sir, your kid already has it.
Exactly.
It's out there. It's not hard to find.
You want to become #1 in the nation, make history, make a difference, get involved with Arkansas True Grass.